Hey guys, it's Mark Rodriguez here with my thoughts on the 4th episode of Hellsing Ultimate, and for whatever reason it was an hour and a half this time, they said, but I don't really think it was an hour and a half. They kept putting these weird, I don't know, Cartoon Network or Adult Swim music videos during the commercials to make them extra long, so I don't really know why they did that. When they announced, like, Hellsing Ultimate's going to be extra long this time, I was like, interesting, but no, it's weird. I don't know. I guess they're trying to do something to make up for how they canceled Beware the Batman, trying to fill that time slot, but that was just, I don't know. But anyways, this episode goes deeper with Millennium and the Nazi bad guy. I'll talk more about him later. It basically starts out that Alucard and Saris and the bounty hunter guy, they're still in that hotel castle place where Alucard basically killed the hell out of everybody in the last episode. And Anderson shows up and he's like, you know, they kind of fight a little bit just to, I don't know, I guess to remind us how much they hate each other, but nothing in time for fighting though. He gives them an invitation and he'll help them, like, the travel races or whatever, to get back to the Hellsing organization. There's like a big meeting. So at the meeting, we got like Integra and her Hellsing people and the Vatican and all those important, you know, officials or whatever, and we're all discussing what's going on. And we have this weird fox boy character. I don't know what he is. He's like a kid. He's got little fox ears. It's something that's really like, it just doesn't go with Hellsing, because Hellsing is all about vampires and monsters. I don't know about this weird fox kid or whatever. But he's there to deliver a message. And we got a TV screen, and we got the you know, Nazi bad guy announcing that he's going to start war, and that, yes, I'm the one that made all the vampires, and we're going to make war, and a whole bunch of junk. And of course, he recognizes Alucard, and he recognizes Walter, because they fought each other before, and, you know, they kind of acknowledge each other, and they're going to fight, and all that good stuff. And, like, no matter how many times you kill us, we'll just keep coming back to life. We'll keep coming back over and over and over again. We are the Third Reich. You can't stop us. All that stuff. And Integra gets so pissed off that she has Alucard blow that fox kid's brains out and everything. Because, like, yeah, shoot the messenger. But later we see the fox kid's alive again anyway. So I guess he's also like a weird, freaky, immortal, whatever, that can regrow his head or whatever. And yeah, so the Nazi bad guy's ready to start. They've got their giant flying Zeppelins or whatever. They got old school World War II stuff. They're still using them. And basically, a bunch of vampires take over this battleship thing, and, you know, they bite all the people, so now everyone's a vampire in the boat now. And there's this weird-ass, super skinny lady with glasses and a big-ass gun that has magic bullets, I guess, because whenever she shoots, the bullets do actually fly out in all directions and don't stop until you kill everything you're supposed to kill. So basically, he took over the battleship, and no one can do anything because there's no, I mean, they've tried with other battleships and everything, but no boat or plane can get close because she'll just blow them out of the sky, either herself or because the battleship itself is very heavily armed. So it's like a big deal of like how we're going to stop this. So they basically sent Alucard in on this weird, I guess, kind of small, super stealthy missile-type jet thing that somehow avoids the gunfire. It does get blown up, but it's too late because Alucard does land on the boat. And yeah, Alucard does his usual, hacking and slashing everybody. The girl's like just scared out of her fucking mind and crying and sobbing. Like, I don't know if she's like, if she met Alucard before or I don't know what the hell, but she was like freaking the hell out the whole time. And finally she kind of, like, you know, that whole back into a corner thing. She pulls out her magic gun thing and starts to shoot Alucard, and the bullets do slack the hell out of Alucard, but you know how he is. He just turns into another giant mass of eyes and arms and weird teeth and whatever. And yeah, like the most brutal, most exaggerated, or whatever you want to call it, most drawn out death ever. He basically grabs her by the throat and lifts her up and everything, and grabs her own magic gun and just rams it through her. But it was like, wow, I mean, you hear her basically choking and gagging and whatever the whole time as she's being left up. And then, I mean, he doesn't just impale her. No, he just like slowly just shoves that in there until it rips his way through her. It was like very exaggerated, like well, drawn out, I should say. Not exaggerated, but very drawn out, very like torturous and everything. And of course, Alucard's like licking up all the blood that's spilling, and just her, you know, just suffering and dying and everything. And even the bad guys, they were gonna do that thing, I guess, where they burn you up into blue flames. I guess if you talk too much, they burn you up before you could talk or something. And the Nazi bad guy, like, no, let's respect her honorable death because she has, you know, her mission has been successful. We must watch. So there's like a big screen, and all the bad guys are just watching her gag and cough up blood and whatever until she finally, and then Alucard actually bites down on her too, and I mean, so they're just admiring her extremely drawn out, painful as hell death, and then Alucard just goes into laughter, Iori style, just starts laughing his head off, and it looks kind of silly though, because the bad guy is making this long ass speech about how, I guess, his plans are successful, like, yeah, she died, but she succeeded her mission, Alucard, we're gonna get you, blah, 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 and the whole time, Alucard is still laughing, and the dude is not that funny. It was kind of silly. I do understand, I guess, but if you make a character talk way too much while the guy is still laughing, it does make the guy laughing nonstop for 10 minutes seem a little silly. And so basically it ends with the Nazi guy giving a long ass speech about how he loves war, how he loves people getting shot and killed, and families, you know, and people, like, how they climb out of tanks because the tanks are on fire, but as they climb out, they get gunned down, and he gives, like all the detail, you know, I get so excited by this, I get so aroused by this, it's like, it was very, very heavy. It's like, dude, okay, war gives you boners, okay, we get it. And it basically ends like that we're coming, you know, and the Zeppelins are going over and all that, and it's like, okay, so anyways, that's basically the plot synopsis, and of course, the episode kind of ends with, like, it's on now, so let's see what happens later. So, for my thoughts, weird episode, I guess. I mean, it's entertaining, of course, but it was kind of weird. I was surprised that the female villain basically cowered in the corner and was crying and sobbing and stuff. Yeah, I mean, eventually she just pulled out the gun and tried to shoot Alucard, but I was expecting, you know, another fight, you know, like him versus Anderson or him versus the Dandy Man. I was expecting a fight, and the whole time she was just sobbing and crying in the corner. Oh my God, he's come for me, and everything, and all that. I was surprised by the drawn out death. I mean, dude, I mean, it was so drawn out. You didn't feel bad for her, I guess, even though she was a bitch too. She was killing people and enjoying it and stuff. But I mean, wow, just like drawn out, most painful death, the most exaggerated death ever. That if you just watch the episode out of context without knowing that that Alucard's the hero, it almost looks like a weird villain killing the girl and impaling her and drinking her blood and basically savoring every moment and everything. It was pretty weird. And as for the bad guy, like I said, you know, long drawn out speech. Oh yes, I find it so arousing to see people getting killed and shot and missiles and the families, the war, it's so exciting, nothing makes me happier, all that junk. It's like the dude is crazy as fuck, and he has no motivation, no backstory or nothing. He loves war. He loves to kill and blow shit up, and that's like weird. I mean, there's no, I don't know if the series is actually going to do that. I don't know if they're really going to, you know, other series do, where they go back to their childhood, or that one traumatic event that caused this. I don't think they're not going to probably go that far. I mean, the only thing we know is that he's been around since World War II, and that he fought Alucard before, back in the World War II era, but I'm not sure they're going to dig deeper than that, but he just loves war. That's all he loves. Blow shit up. Let's do more. You killed us the first time. We're back alive. I don't know how. And now we're going to do more war and everything. And, yeah. But, I guess one little scene that's different from all of that is one scene where Ceres is trying to eat normal food. And it's something weird. I don't know. I mean, I don't really see many vampires in other series, TV shows, movies, whatever, I mean, eat food and stuff. I mean, I do see sometimes they do drink fine wine, although it could be blood, I don't know. But, yeah, Ceres has, like, regular food, like, you know, chicken and stuff and soup, and she can't even eat the soup. She's eating it, she's, like, coughing it up because it tastes, I guess now it tastes gross to her now that she's a vampire. And Victoria comes in, like, why don't you eat? Well, I mean, you know, why don't you drink blood? I mean, it's been a while, you've been a vampire for, you know, however long this series has been going on for now, and she doesn't drink blood yet. You're a vampire now, you're not a normal human, so she cuts her own finger and drips some for her to lick it and everything, and I don't know why. That kind of stuff makes me more squeamish than anything else. Like, I guess more realistic things, like more realistic stabbings and cutting and having someone, like, lick the blood off your finger makes you a little bit more squeamish than Alucard ripping and slashing in blood, you know, orgy of violence from the other episodes. I don't know why. For some reason, that's how it is. And that's also monster movies, too. Monster movies that have over-exaggerated, like Freddy Krueger stuff, doesn't bother me at all. When it looks like very realistic, like surgery-related stuff, that's when it kind of gets me, like, you know, squeamish, I guess. But, yeah, so I guess, what's her name? Sarah's got her first taste of blood now and everything. But it's interesting. I do find it interesting how I guess she can't eat normal food anymore because I guess it tastes gross now. Well, that's weird. But anyways, guys, yeah, that's my review of the episode. It was an awesome episode. It was very good. Bad guys just hamming it up, just super cheese. He's like the most cheesiest but dangerous and whatever villain, whatever you want to say, but it's cheesy as all hell villain ever I've ever seen, with no reason besides I just like to blow shit up and kill people and war. But it's just funny the way he does it. I don't know. It's just weird. And of course, Alucard, I mean, he has kind of the same similar mindset. It's a war you want. That's what you're gonna get. Oh, this is gonna be fun. You know, more murder, more killing, more everything. So yeah, wraps up the episode for today. We'll see what happens in the next episode. Let's see if they'll put weird music videos or whatever the hell they were doing last time for this next episode. And we'll see as Alucard and Mr. Nazi Bad Guy clash heads. I really gotta know what his name is later on. And I also gotta know the name of that weird girl. I'll look it up somewhere. But anyways, guys, yeah, that's it for now. Check it out, and we'll see you next time for another review on Hellsing.